Yeah, so hi guys, welcome back. In this video, we are going to solve this problem of backtracking, that is subset sum problem. So we are given an array of integer and a sum. We have to determine if there is a subset of array such that the sum of elements in the subset is equal to the given sum, right? So we are given this array 1 2 3 7 5, and we have to check if there exists a subset whose sum is equals to this value, which is 12 in this case. Okay, so how we are going to do this? The array which is given to us, right? Suppose the array is, okay, it's too light. Oh, this looks good. Okay, so suppose the array which is given to us is this example 1 2 3 and 7 5. 1 2 3 and 7 and 5. This is the array. This is the array which is given to us, and the sum is given to 12. So we have to find a subset. We have to check if there is a subset whose sum is equals to this, and if we found one subset, we have to output yes. Okay, so how we are going to do this problem? So we will have the recursion tree. This is the index at which where we are, you know, and then we will have the uh, sum as of now, as of now, and that's it. I think we are good with this, right? So we already solved the subset problems ने solve किया है पहले. So how we generate all the subset? We have these two choices. Either we can select the element or reject the element. If we select the element, we will go to index 1, and the sum, the first element will be added. That is 1, right? And again, if here we can select or reject, right? If we select an element, right? If we select the first element, which is 2 in this case, we will go to index 2 and it will get added. Sum will be 3. Here we will go to index 2, but sum remain as it is. Again, we have these two choices. Either we can reject or select. If we select the second element 336, we will go to element index 3, sum will be 6. We reject, we will get 3 3, right? Again, we can either select or reject. Okay, if we select, what we have at index 3, 7. So 6 plus 7, 13, and here it will be 4 comma 6, right? Again, we can go further, but it will move out of array. uh, right, the array will be moved out of array. So let's do this also. F of it will become 5, but we have at 4 5, 13 plus 5 18. Right, now here it will be 5 and 13 as it is. Yeah. uh, so here we can see the sum is not equals, any of the sum is not equals to 12 what we want. Right, so we will expand this call now. We can this call is finished executing, so we can remove this call and we can execute this call now. So we can select uh, element at position 4, which is 5, so it will become 11 and it will be 5 comma 6. Here also the sum is not equals to 12, so this call is also finished executing. We can get rid of this. Now this call is finished executing, so this call is also finished. And what we can say is now, if they are not able to find the solution, they will return false. So these calls will return false to their parent, you know, and it will return false because these child calls have returned false to the parent. The overall return would be as false. Right, so this call is also finished, right, and we have got false as our result here. Right, so we will expand this call now. We can either select, so we are selecting here, so element at index 3. What is 3? 7. 7 plus 3 1 0. Or we can reject, so it would be 4 and 3. Okay, so at 3, okay, sorry, at 3 we were having a 7, 7 plus 3 10. Yes, it's right, it's correct. So either we can select or reject here. It would be 5 and fourth element would become 15, and it would be 5 and 10. Similarly, we will expand this call 5 and 8 and 5 and 3. Here also you can we cannot see the expected sum, which is 12. So these calls will also get false as output. This false, so we will return false to the parent also. Right, so this call is also finished, terminated. Mm, yep. Now we can say this here we got false. Now false, false, we got false here also. Right. So these call are also done. Don't need to expand this now. Now we have to execute this call. So either we can select or we can reject. If we select, then we will go to index 3 and element add 2. Element add 2, which is 3, would be added. So it will become 4. It will become 3 comma 1. Either we can select or we can reject. If we select, we'll go to index 4, add element 3 we have 7, 7 plus 4, 11, or 4 comma 4. Here also either we can select or we can reject. So we will be 5 and 16 and 5 and 11. Here also we can select or reject. If we select, it would be 5, 9, 5, 4. So these here also we cannot see the expected sum, so it will return false. These calls. Okay. So these call will also return false. Now we will expand this call. Either we can select or we can reject. If we select, it would be 4, and at 3 would be having 7. 7, 1, 8. If we reject, would be 4 and 1. Now if we can select, we can reject F5, 8, 5, 30, and 5 and 8. Here also we will get 5, and we can select or reject. So if we are selecting fourth, which is 5, it will become 6 or 5 comma 1. Here also we cannot see the expected sum, so we can get rid of this. Hmm. Here also we cannot see sum. Now this has also returned false, so this will also get false here. So we can remove this also. Okay, we can remove this one only. Okay, so it will get false here. False. We have got false here. We can also remove this also. This tree is resolved, and now what we have here as the result is false. Now we will expand this call. Happy would be at 0, 1 comma 0. Either we can select or we can reject. If we select, then we will go to index 2 and 2 would be added. If we reject, we will be add 2 with some 0 only. Now we can select or reject. If we select 3, at 2 we are having 3, so 5 become 5, and it would be 3 comma 2. Now here we can select or we can reject. So here if we select, we are at 3, that means 7, so we would be 4, and the result we got as 12, the sum. Now the sum is equals to the expected sum, which is given in the function. Now what will we do? We will not execute this call. We will return a true to the above parent, and it will return a true to its above parent, and it will do the same, and similarly it will do the same, right? So this call is not executed because as soon as we find a subset whose sum is equals to the expected sum, what we will do is we will pass the result as true to the above parent until the last function call in the stack, right? If you see the code for this, you will get a better idea how it's working. Yeah, so the base condition is this. base condition is this: if we are checking the current sum is equals to the target sum or given sum, then we can return true. But if the index is equals to error of length, that means the index is now pointing beyond the array, or the the current sum is greater than the given sum, the target sum. In this case, we will return false, right? So these are two base condition for this solution implementation, the code. Now here what we are doing, we are either selecting an element or not selecting the element. And if we are selecting the element and we got the result as true, right, so we will not make any other function calls, we will simply return a true है ना, to the above parent function call, above parent function call. Similarly, we are doing here when we are not selecting the element, else we will return false. Yep, so this is the implementation for this problem, subset sum problem. I hope you got an idea. Yep, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.